Okay, now we're ready. Right. Here we are on the dock, the landing, where we just held the second annual Santee Open Tournament for the replenishment of Santee Cooper. We had a great tournament again today. I'm standing here with the winners, Brent and Nathan. They just caught 27-9, and I'm going to ask them a few questions and see what they have to say about what they did. Nathan, tell us a little bit about what y'all actually did today to catch your fish.
The fish are kind of in a transition period between leaving the spawning beds, being on the spawning beds, and then actually being out chasing shad that are starting to spawn also, which is off the bank. And so we fished for schooling fish this morning, and then we went back to the bank and fished for fish, basically garden fry. And you could pretty much throw anything by them. If it made them mad, they'd bite it, and that's pretty much how we caught all of our fish.
Brent, we live on a monstrous lake here in South Carolina. We've got 170,000 acres. What part of the lake did y'all concentrate your efforts on today?
We fished quite a few tournaments up here, and we almost always fish the lower lake, and we actually fished the hatchery side of the lower lake today.
Right.
We did make a couple stops on the black side and then fishing topwater, just getting to where we could fish as early as possible, and then we ran on across later in the day. We had a slow day. We went till 12:30 with just 3 fish, and 12. And in the next hour to hour and a half, we got on a hot spot and caught about 12 fish and really improved our stringer considerably.
How about the weather today? We had much different weather conditions than what we've had recently, and do you think that's a factor, or do you think more just the fact that these fish are pretty much through spawning?
I think they're done. A lot of people bed fishing. I think it helped us that the beds are pretty much over. And like I said, we typically do better when the fish get off the bank anyway. We like fishing out in open water and chasing schooling fish and that kind of stuff, and then fishing out. But with the grass that's in the lake now, you better get on the hill. And like I said, they're just now getting to where we like them to be.
Nathan, let me ask you one more question before we close this. You and Brent have been fishing together a long time. Tell me a little bit of the history of y'all's partnership.
Brent and I worked together for 21 or 2 years, and we knew each other before that. We didn't actually start fishing till about 20 years ago, and the first tournament we fished together, we won a boat, and it's just been ever since we've stuck it out. So pretty much the history.
Well, I'd like to say congratulations on a great tournament. We appreciate being here on Santee Cooper, and we really thank you guys for spending this time with us. Congratulations again. Thank you very much.
Coverage and